I do apologize. I kind of am sick a little bit, so if I sound muffly, it's because I'm sick. But besides that, what if I told you that the black cat you know is not the real black cat, it's the double, and the real one actually is walking passing through in the show. In fact, he keep reappearing here and there while you actually noticing because you don't really know. And who is that? Basically, Mr. Scrooge. Yeah, this character that I just coined his name because he doesn't really have a name for right now. Just call him Mr. Scrooge because he kind of looked like Mr. Scrooge. But besides that, I do believe Mr. Scrooge actually is the Black Cat because it makes sense. Why does it make sense? Well, one simple image that come out of the manual of how to be evil by Black Cat shows up multiple times is Mr. Scrooge, and that is this image. Mr. Scrooge come out, he walking away if you see a shadow of Black Cat. This is the reason why I sort of reinterpret that maybe Scrooge is a real Black Cat and the one we seen on the show is a double. And that's the reason why I believe Black Cat has a double, and Scrooge is the original Black Cat. Before I break it down, my name is Rachel. I like to talk about animation, not just animation, the reviews, first impressions, cartoon theories, and sometimes, if I have some spare time, cartoon breaking news. Of course, you'll like how it's going, you'll like to help my channel, like, comment, and subscribe. That's the only thing you need to do. If you don't, that's fine too. If you do, thank you. Because of you, I did pass my main goal, and now I'm going to my new goal of 2,000 subscribers. Of course, all gratitude to all the people who like, comment, and share. Now let's start with the video of that Black Cat used a double, and who is the other person who is Black Cat. Okay, let's say it's true. Let's say the Black Cat we know is the fake one. But it's sort of hard to actually pull off all the things that the original Black Cat could do. How this possible and who would take his place. It's sort of simple. In fact, the answer is sort of obvious. One of the biggest mysteries of this show is basically Mother Now, the one who sort of disappeared and Black Cat took his body and keep it as his own. For nobody knows why, but to me, maybe this is the answer, because Black Cat realized Mother Now is a very faithful servant to him. It makes sense to let him take his place. He's new, nobody knows him, he's the perfect person to take his place. But there's other problem. How this character can actually use his abilities like Black Cat? The answer, very easy to explain, is because in the ranking of Black Cat of each symbol hat give you a sort of a little gift from Black Cat. The highest level of that Black Cat is a top hat, and that top hat allows you get a tip of a power of Black Cat. In other words, allow you to manipulate reality or make sort of things that you want to be happen, but a small piece of it. So then Banda now uses the top hat, give a piece of his power so you can see him change, teleport, reorient reality to whatever he wants because he is Black Cat. He is pretending to be Black Cat. This is the reason why he can actually fool a lot of people because he has the top hat, one of the highest rankings, and the only ranking that actually give you a piece of Black Cat's power. In fact, it's sort of genius using sort of the ranking system of each symbol hat to give his sort of underlings. It's sort of smart because no one would notice that Madadao is actually Black Cat in disguise because they would think it's just a normal top hat of one of the rankings, not actually a fake one who pretending to be Black Cat. And now it just sort of makes sense why Black Cat chooses to make people wear hats as rankings in the organization. It's almost like a smart idea. They actually, if you think about it a little bit more, it does make sense because it allows him to basically have one up anyone without asking any questions. It's just a normal top hat or normal ranking top hat from Black Cat. Of course, if this is true, why that Black Cat chooses to stay in the shadows that given someone else to pretend to be him? Well, it's sort of obvious because it allows him to be more easier to move wherever place he needs to see the bigger picture, to see what he's doing while then actually recognize him, to see if any of his underlings will portray him, and to see how everything just sort of works so he can use a sort of new strategy to sell his business and help other villains to whatever the goal it needs to be and will collect more souls. It's a very smart strategy, but yet it's sort of cliche for genius villains using sort of doubles to take their place because they know they attempted to take him down. So it isn't easy to find out who is who and how to play the game even better. It just sort of makes sense. On top of all this, it makes more sense what Alan says on one of his interviews that someone asked him what Blackhead does behind the scenes, and he answered, well, you have to find out end of the whole series because it's be a sort of twist that you don't see coming. At least that's what he says till actually happens. But besides that, it does make sense that the original Black Cat is Mr. Scrooge and he uses Ashley a fake Black Cat, this case of Mother Now, to take his place. Because if you read all his journals and he auto recording, that he says when he put his hat the first time, he felt different. He felt self-aware that someone is watching him, someone is sort of tempted to take him in a way. And the more he keep wearing it, the more crazy he becomes. And you realize it's just Black Cat taking his body. All these let the madness take him, so it allows him to use Manadal as a puppet. Some of you wondering what is my conclusion or the reason why I do believe that Mr. Scrooge is Black Cat and the Manadal is the fake one, the puppet, so he can manipulate him wherever he chooses. Very simple, because in the book of Black Cat, specifically How to Be Evil manual, that Mr. Scrooge reappears a couple more times. But one image kind of sold it, specifically when he started walking away, but you see his shadow behind him is basically Black Hat. That is just sort of weird and suspicious, but yet it started not to make sense. Someone who pretended to be human, but you see his true form is actually Black Cat in disguise. It's sort of a little nod or hint if this is true, that Mr. Scrooge is Black Cat, the one who allowed him to work inside the organization without being questioned, or the one who allowed him to get out the organization, do whatever he needs to get more information. And it's just sort of kind of genius, because if you want to surprise everyone, you have to show the true answer with a front in your face that everybody can actually see it. To the when it's revealed, you didn't realize it. That's the real person. That's the person we thought it's just a normal person, not the real person that controlling the whole universe or whole villain organization. It's just sort of smart, clever, and genius if Alan chooses to go that direction. Do I believe this theory could be true? Maybe. Because it's just a theory, but nothing really confirmed. The only thing is confirmed is Bananao's body is owned by Black Cat. He confirmed it. In fact, I made a video to actually explaining how was it confirmed and which part to actually see it. Anyone you can watch that video. But besides that, what do you believe about the theory? Do you believe it's true? You believe it's fake? Or you believe it's sort of stretching an idea that you think is almost impossible? Or maybe. I don't know you. I got really nothing else to say, just one thing. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye.